Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grange Headteacher CCCU Assembly. It is well into December. It is the 6th of December. It is 2 weeks to go to our Christmas holiday break. Reindeers are coming. We know what we're about at Grange. The G is a great caring attitude. The R is really trying our best. The A is always learning, especially from our mistakes. The G is going for improvement and progress, our personal best. The E is for our education, which we help to make us to use to make us to help us to make great choices. And the N is for never giving up, because we are CC learners. We are Grange people, and we know that at Grange we have our Grange style character strength, which is a true strength, and that is the balance of confidence for ourselves and consideration for everybody around us. Here are some Grange people of power. So Blessing and Nicoletta for coming up with the talent show idea and organizing it. All you have to do, basically, if you booked a space, we'll give you some time and you just have to come and we will film it. Jahim, Jacob, Jashwin, and Ananga and Seekol, and many more for their violin progress and skill. You're just inspiring me so much, because I go with Seekol to violin and once I went with Lister, and it's just inspirational to see you all. Nightingale class, your classy class progress. I got to say, last year, classy class Nightingale, you were off on your own mission, but you understood not just confidence, but consideration. You're part of our whole school, and you have really got stuck into using class charts and being part of classy class, and that has helped our whole organization. You consistently over 1,000 points every week. So well done, Nightingale class. Andre and Jabril for empathy. Now, empathy is not just when you feel for somebody, but it's when you feel what they feel and you really care about them. And empathy is one of the most beautiful gifts that you can give to a person, when you feel empathy for them, and it lifts people and supports people. And Andre and Jabril, in a reflection this last week, you really showed the power of empathy and made other people feel better, and grew yourselves as human beings. So well done. Aliyah and Murthiga, you'll notice that all around the school, instead of the behavior thermometer or the well-being thermometer, now says thermostat. There's a difference. A thermometer just measures temperature. A thermostat can control temperature. Thank you, Aliyah and Murthiga, for helping me with that, and I know you're going to help me with more display work before Christmas. Martina and Sana, for your confidence and strength in standing up for yourselves. Had a really great discussion last week. That is what I call confidence, and the good kind of confidence is standing up for yourselves. All the Grange children show caring with your actions and words, and make your Grange friends and colleagues feel safe and happy. That's a brilliant thing. All our children who do CC walking, CC salutes, star sitting, thank you for that. You make our whole school better. Mr. Amateo, Mr. Olens, Ms. Mukadam for the boxing trip, which was just brilliant this week. And if you want to know about it, read the newsletter from this last Friday. And Alana for honesty and confidence and consideration, handing in the £20 that you found. That is what we want from a Grange child. You know, this is not my money. Yeah, you find it, but the point is you hand it in, and somebody lost £20 and they will be able to get their £20 back. That is just amazing. Honesty, confidence, and consideration. Brilliant. There's the wiggle for all these amazing people. Have a quick look. You give us hope. You give us power. What's a character strength focus? My identity. Who I am. Who am I? That is in itself a superpower, when you know who am I, what's my identity. And I'm going to say at Grange, we know that when we talk about identity, it's not just about who you are right now, but about always becoming and working towards becoming your best. We have CC walking, which is basically our way of saying I walk with confidence and I embrace the challenge and have consideration for all those around me. We have star sitting, which again is all about the way we sit and learn with respect, with confidence for ourselves, with consideration for others. And we know that nobody else can live your best life. Each of us has to do that. So the feedback moment, and this is where we're going to have our quick class discussion, is what is special about our school? What makes it unique for us? What is our Grange school identity? And the reason is, last week in the assembly, I asked you to think about what would you like the head teacher assembly topic to be about. And a lot of you said, I just want to know more about the CC way. Where did it come from? What sparked it? And the thing is, the CC way, well, it really started and really made me think, well, let's go back. So once upon a time, I read a book called The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma, which is an amazing book. And it was all about, what he was saying is, whatever you do in life, really think about what's the point of doing this, and realize what is special about your life and what is unique about your life. So when I read that book, it made me realize that whatever I do, I have to think about why am I doing this and what is special about what I'm doing and what I really want from what I'm doing. And then in 2019, we had an Ofsted inspection, and the Ofsted inspector said to actually Mr. Rashid and myself, and the Ofsted inspector said, "What's special about the teaching and learning in your school?" And I remember Mr. Rashid started answering the question, and he said all the things that are about schools. We teach the children this, we learn like this, and the Ofsted inspector said, "No, no, no. In your school, what is special about teaching and learning? What is special about your school?" And that's why I kept on thinking about that. And that's why the CC way really came about. Because I thought to myself, okay, I have been head teacher in 3 other schools before Grange. Grange is the 4th school. I've taught in 3 schools before I became a head teacher. And each school had its own character and each school had its own special people. But what is special about Grange? What are we trying to do over here? And I realized what we're really, really trying to do for everybody, not just the children, for us as adults and for the children and for the parents, we want each of us to be literate and numerate. We want to be able to read and write. We want to be numerate. We want to be able to read and write with numbers. That's what numeracy is, really. And we want to be confident in ourselves, to stand up for what we truly believe in and who we are. And we want to have consideration, want to be respectful and care and learn from others and contribute to others. So that, for me, is what is special about our school. We really, really know what we're about. And that's the CC way. It's us at Grange. We are thinking, we know who we are. So the next thing I want you to do is to ask yourself, okay, so I've told you what's special about the school to me, the CC way. And what makes it unique really is because the people, but everybody, the adults, the children, we're all working to give ourselves greater confidence in believing in who we are and living our best life and consideration to caring about the world and making the world a better place. And that's our Grange School identity. So if you pause the video here and have a quick class discussion, and if we can have feedback for next week, for you as pupils and teacher and educator, please put in yours as well. What is special about our school to you, about Grange to you? What makes it unique for you? What makes Grange unique, which means one of a kind for you? And what is our Grange school identity that makes it different to every other school? Thank you, everybody. Pause the video and have a class discussion now. Thank you, everybody. Just some quick Grange thoughts is we're allies. We are human friends to each other. Your problem is my problem because we're all connected, because we live in the same world. And we celebrate the difference at Grange. I see you for who you are and appreciate all of you. And I see me for who I am and appreciate all of that. And you are beautiful and I am beautiful. And we are all given the space to be the best that we can be. And that's the CC way. Right, gold stars of the week. Sana, Michelle, Ibra, brilliant. Proud of you. Those are the gold stars of the week. Class champions, Leo in Seacole, Jeshwin in Seacole, Sharia in Seacole, Jahim in Seacole, Dima in Seacole, well done. Branshika in Lister, Ashbini in Lister, Amar in Lister, well done. And Rahima in Nightingale, Tanashiri in Nightingale, and Subaida in Nightingale. That's fantastic to see. And in Cosmina in Tubman, Michelle in Tubman, and Medina in Tubman, and Sana in Tubman. Danusha in Mandela, Zohaib in Mandela, Blessing in Mandela, Danura in Parks, Hania in Parks, and Aliyah in Parks. Well done. And Oliver in Parks. Well done. Grange House of Water, look at you. Grange House of Fire, highest achieving house team. Grange House of Air, Grange House of Earth, and collectively we managed over 21,000 points, which is brilliant. Classy class, Nightingale class, look at you. I spoke about your consistency. Tubman class, your consistency, brilliant. But Seacole class, back on top with Classy class. Well done. Term target, we set ourselves an incredibly ambitious 250,000 points in this autumn term. And look at us now. We have close to 220,000 points, means we've got to get our, 240,000. We are almost at our 250,000 points. We have 10 days to go. We are going to make it because we are powerful, we are kind, we are loved, we are Grange, and I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback about who exactly we are. To you, to each of us, we are going to make it. We've had reindeer. Oh, Hamilton's joined us as a classiest class from autumn one, who's going to be classiest class from the whole of autumn term. Let's do a CC salute, my hand on my heart, giving myself a confidence boost. Positivity fills me, and I know I am worthy, and I'm going to live my best life. And I look at the beautiful planet out there, and all the people and inhabitants and objects of this planet, and I say I will make my contribution, and I will respect, and I will learn, and I will gain, and that is my CC salute. So let's be great, let's be Grange, let's live our lives with confidence and consideration, enjoy the learning ahead. Let's be safe and happy, let's learn together, let's respect each other, let's achieve our potential. Let's be great, let's be